Very good morning, all the students of 5th standard, and we are learning the last lesson of 5th EVS second evaluation of mankind. This lesson is going on. In this evaluation of mankind, Homo neanderthalis or the Neanderthal man, this one point is going on, page number 20. Homo neanderthalis or the Neanderthal man, in this second paragraph is going on. See, the Neanderthals primarily lived in a caves. Most of the Neanderthal man, they lived in a caves. Where did they live? They live in a caves. That primarily they lived in a caves. They made tools out of big pebbles as well as from the flakes scrap off from them. So they made the tools out of the big pebbles. What are the big pebble stones are there? By that stones or the pebbles, they made their tools for hunting this. Along with that, as well as from the flakes scrap off from them, they made the flakes. They made the flakes means a sharp bladed, that thin bladed, that to be scrapped, like in this way to scrap such type of that. They made the blades also there. Such tools were fixed on a bone or wooden shaft to make a weapons like a spear. So such kind of tools, what are the tools they made, that they began to fix to the wooden or to the bone edge there, and they began to use as a axes for hunting them. The Neanderthal hunted big animals. So with these tools, they began to hunt big animals also there. So they began to hunt the big animals. They use scrap made from the stones flakes to scrap meat from the hide of the dead animals. So from the scrapper, what is scrapper they use? For example, this is the scrapper there. So from this way, they began to take out the animal flesh from the inside, from their body. Dead bodies from their inside, the hideout, what are the inside part is there from our stomach. So from that they began to be scrap, and they began to take out that, and they began to eat. So this, for this purpose, the scrappers they began to use their. So they use scrappers made from stones flakes to scrap the meat from the hide of dead animals. They began to be used there. They used a leather clothing. Along with that, they used a leather clothing. What did they use? They used a leather clothing. They began to be used that. So what are the animal is there? Animal died, the dead body of animal. Their skin they began to use themselves to be covered to protect from cold and wind. So animal clothing, for that they use that. They were mainly meat eaters, and all these people mainly they were the meat eaters. What kind of people they were there? They were meat eaters. Meat eaters means eating the animals, other animals' flesh, or their skin, their body parts. Non-vegetarians. So they were the meat eaters, that they were eating non-veg, means eating the flesh of other animals. They ate meat roasted on a fire. That along with that, they began to eat the meat of the dead animals, or the animals' meat they began to eat, which was roasted on fire. On the fire they put, and they roasted that, and they began to eat. We use that roasted papad, we eat that, which we keep, and by heating the papad, that it will be roasted, that fry, not fry. We have to make it to the oil, that roast on a hot oven pan they are keeping. So that they use to eat. So the flesh also, animal meat also, they began to be roast on the fire. In this way, that meat began to be a little bit more tastier. Taste increased, and it is also good for their health. So they began to be eat roasted flesh of animals there. They ate meat roasted on fire. They knew the art of making fire, and along with that, they realized, they understood, they knew the art of making fire, how to be produce fire. This art, this technique, they knew that. Previous man, they didn't know this technique, that Homo sapiens, that they produce the fire by using the fire already, which is fire in the forest, that only they burning logs that they were using. But the Neanderthals, we learned the techniques of producing fire there. So they knew the art of making fire by rubbing sticks of hard wood on each other. What are the sticks are there? For example, this is a stick and wooden log is there. So on that we have to rub, like in this way we have to rub. By rubbing the hard stick on the wooden logs, they produce a fire there. This technique they learned. They learned the technique, the art of making the fire by rubbing the sticks of hard wood on each other. Like in this way we have to rub, otherwise like in this way we have to rub. How we rub the matchstick, like same way. By striking one flintstone on another to obtain the sparks. And also they learned the technique how to obtain the spark. Flintstones are there. To be strike on one other flintstone, if we strike then spark will come out. Flintstone in our surrounding areas, so sometimes we have the flintstone that if we rub that flintstone on one another, then sparking will come out. Sparks, fire sparks there, and that if it fall on a dry grass, so it's catch easily fire. So they learn the technique by rubbing the flintstones on one another, spark they produce and they obtain the fire. So this technique they learned. In this way they protect themselves from the cold and when there's cold atmospheres. It is likely that the Neanderthals had developed some artistic skills. So it is believed that Neanderthal man, they developed some of the artistic creations, some of the skills they developed by using their techniques, by using their different methods. Some scientists believe that they also communicate with each other by producing a grunt and other primary sound. Some of the scientists they believe that these are Neanderthal men, they began to communicate. They communicated with each other by producing the different sound, grunt, like different sounds through their mouth. By vocal cord, they produce different kinds of sounds they produce, and by producing different sounds, they start to be communicate each others. So they grunt and other primary sounds they start to produce this for making communication with each other. However, it is not known whether they had developed a language system to express their thoughts with the help of words or not. We don't know that whether they produce any kind of language to develop their thoughts or they were using the language or not. That we don't know. So they were producing the different kinds of sounds to be communicate with each other, that when a member of the group died, the Neanderthal buried tools, horns, etc. That what are the favorite tools of that man, horns of that man, what are the things he used, that all the things they buried with the dead body of that Neanderthal man. That if someone from their family, that person died there, then along with the dead body of the person, they buried the things, what are the things that man used, that he or she, that things also they buried along with the dead body. Along with the dead body, also they applied a red arch to the dead body before burying it. Red arch, that color flowers they applied to the dead body before to bury the dead body. That when they are burying, if persons were died in the dead body of person, they bury into the ground, that they will dig out the ground, and in that ground they put the dead body and they cover with the soil there. So before to bury the dead body of the persons, that they applied with the red arch color there before to burying it. It indicates that Neanderthal had established some rituals of burying the dead body. So it is believed that Neanderthal men also they applied some of the rituals, some of the rules they applied before the burying the dead body there. So in the course of time, some groups of the Neanderthal left Africa and migrated up to the continents of Europe and Asia. So in the course of time, these Neanderthal men, some of the Neanderthal men, they left the African continent and they migrated from African toward the Europe and Asian continent. From there to there they migrated, from Africa toward the Europe and Asian continent. There they migrated, they went there by walking there. Naturally they had to face a different environment when they were migrating, when they were going one place to another place. That time they faced a different kind of atmosphere, because what is the atmosphere of Asian continent, that same atmosphere is not into the Africa or into the Europe continent. Changes are there. So they faced the changes into the environment. They had to adopt new ways of living and finding food. That so new method, new technique they have to adapt by finding the foods or to survive in the environment. So therefore, they went on modifying and improving the tools that were essential in their life. So they modified their tools, the techniques, the method of hunting to be survived in their life. They modified, they upgraded that. However, the improvements in the tools took place over thousands of years. So to make the developments in their tools, what are the technique is this? Use that to change the technique. It took the thousands of years. It's not happen in sudden way. Okay. So today we will stop here. When it will come tomorrow, then tomorrow we will come with the next point. Thank you very much. Bye.